I hope you guys enjoy it. My name's Casey Bow, and have fun.
Oh, thank you, monsieur, for the kind service you have rendered me. If it were not for you, I'd still be at a loss of how to make amends with my dear client. Monsieur, you are truly an aid which no one with any problem can afford to do without.
Please, do not flatter me, mademoiselle, I pray you. You put too much emphasis on my help. I am sure that in time you would have solved your own problem.
Oh, no, monsieur. I could never have done it without you.
Then I am glad to be of service.
And I thank you once again for the kind service you have rendered me. Now I must take my leave of you, for I can wait no longer to put your advice to work, and once again win the heart of my lovely client.
Well, then, hurry up, before someone else is caught in the charms of your lover. Go on.
I will, monsieur. Farewell.
Well, the analyst, sir, seems that you solved somebody else's problems. How do you feel about that? Well, I feel just about the same as I did the last time I solved someone's problem. Bored. I mean, everybody brings their problems to me, and I always give them great solutions. It's just, what do I get for it? An ear full of information which many gossiping women would die to have. But I mean, what am I supposed to do with it? And it's not like I don't like helping people. It gets so monotonous. I mean, there's got to be something I can do to spice up this dull brew. Let's just take a second to think. It's funny. Seems like the only person's problems I can't solve are my own.
Monsieur the analyzer. Monsieur the analyzer.
Yes, what is it? Didn't anybody ever teach you not to speak with your mouth full? I can't understand anything you're saying.
I said my master, the Marquis d'Aubusson, wishes to speak with you.
Oh, okay then. Well, don't just stand there stuffing yourself. Go get your master, the Marquis. Go. Shoot. So it seems my old friend the Marquis wishes to see me. This is very surprising, being that the Marquis is a man who prides himself on his ability to make his own decisions. Not to mention his dress, his flamboyant manner, and his ability to please the ladies, among other things too numerous to mention. Oh, it would give me great pleasure to take him down a notch or two. Oh, wait. This could be the very opportunity I'm looking for. Indeed. And what's more, I know exactly what I do. When the Marquis presents me with his problem, whatever it is, I'll just give him the wrong solution. Yeah. And then, it'll be so much fun watching him do the wrong things. And, oh my gosh, this is going to be so great, you guys. Oh, wait, here he comes.
Monsieur the Anaslayer.
Marquis.
How happy I am to see you once again.
And how happy I am to have you come visit me.
I am very pleased to be here.
So, what's up?
Did you know that the Duke had a mistress and that he kept her in the west wing of the chateau?
Really?
Yes, really. She was a pretty little thing, too, and the Duke visited her often. Well, last week, while in the course of one of his visits, his wife discovered them.
Good for her.
Please let me finish. The Duke was paralyzed with fright because, as everyone knows, the Duchess is a woman of immense proportions, and she has always been the dominant force in the house. Do you know what she did when she discovered them?
No.
Well, she, in a fit of rage, picked up her husband and his mistress and threw them both out the window.
You don't say.
But I do say. The Marchioness and I observed them come flying out the window from outside in the garden. Luckily, a hedge broke their fall, but the Duke, the poor thing, broke an arm and a rib, and his mistress scratched up her face so terribly, and I'm afraid she'll never be beautiful again.
Such a pity.
Yes, it is. Now I must tell you what happened at court this day. Well, the Vicomte and I were just waltzing around.
Please, Marquis, I must insist that you tell me what has been troubling you now, and save the small talk for later.
Small talk? Small talk! How dare you say such a thing? In all of France, there is nothing more important than what the nobility do. And you have the audacity to call it small talk indeed.
Oh, I'm sorry, Marquis, I'm sorry. It's just, I'm a man with little time to spare, and even less of it can be taken up with the affairs of the day.
I understand, and therefore forgive you, and will overlook your ghastly error.
Oh, thank you, Marquis. You are too kind. Well, what's troubling you?
My
your
problem?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Dear me, I seem to have forgotten it. Let me think a moment. Oh, yes, I have it. It is about my dear, sweet, beautiful Amita.
And what about her?
As you know, we are very fond of each other, and we intend to be married soon. But lately, she has been acting very aloof. She seems to be bored when I'm around her and seems to be paying little attention to me. I'm sure I'm upsetting myself over a mere trifle, but it is worthy just the same.
Hey, who's a big boy? Now, how long has this been going on for?
About 3 weeks.
I'm sorry, my good man, but it's very obvious to me. You have been left in the lurch.
Left in a lurch. What, pray tell you, do you mean by left in a lurch?
I mean that your darling Amita loves you no more, and she carries her affections elsewhere.
Oh, it cannot be so.
Oh, but I'm afraid it is so.
Oh, for shame, Amita. What an unfaithful creature you are. I gave you everything.
Everything.
Jewels, clothes, fine silks, laces, even myself. And what do? You cast me aside like an old shoe. And carry elsewhere when you have once given me a loan. But you go your own way and do not trouble your pretty little head over thoughts of me ever again. I can get along fine without you. There are other women in this world who will appreciate me, even if you will not.
Very well put, Marquis. Very well put.
But I still feel the loss of her down deep inside. Oh, my dear friend, what am I to do?
Well, Marquis, it is very simple answer for that question. Just merely find another woman to love.
But who, how, and where?
Hey.
Well, you yourself said that there are plenty of other women in this world. And over there seems to be a fine specimen, wouldn't you say? Go, talk to her.
But, monsieur, she's a common girl, and she seems to have a lover already.
Are you going to let a trivial matter such as another man stand between you and your heart's desire? Now go, speak to her.
But, monsieur, she is such a lowly creature.
Marquis, you know as well as I do that the lower they are, the more fun you'll have. Whereas, when you talk of love to a noble lady, it's like talking to a brick wall. Whereas, when you talk to a common girl, you get results.